Welcome back to Pac-12 football. The 2027 season is officially upon us, and personally, I couldn't be more excited. Just as a reminder, here are the standings from last season. The offseason saw teams like Kokomo Tech, Modesto, and Muncie really beef up their squad, so look for those three teams to maybe have better seasons this year. But today, we focus on Shawnee Plains, who opens up our 2027 season with a strong matchup against Marshall. I'll send it over to the broadcast team and be back with more results from around the conference.
Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live, so he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They boot it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Marshall's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays.
Turning it on! Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Marshall! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Running to the left. Makes one man miss. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. In the red area, it's Bonifant. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He's already got 46 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Give to the running back. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Punt is on its way. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Rossi. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Toss sweep to the left. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
First down for the offense.
He'll take it himself. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it. And that's the number one thing, avoid disaster here. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Returner is tackled down at 12.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll try the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Moore. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to throw. It's Denson. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And first down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Somehow fits it into that traffic. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for room. It's Hill. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Denson. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall will be forced to punt.
17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Rossi. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Going with the counter play here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He'll try it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. Oh, that did not go as planned except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. Now the play fake. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Oh, they're after him. Got a man. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got the first himself. There he goes. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, better look out. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. The lead is down to a field goal. that late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. To the air, it's Denson. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. On the run, it's Green. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. They'll go to the fullback, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Now they'll run the draw. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. The give is to Taylor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Looks it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They're testing the right side here.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Marshall will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. On the move, it's Green. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Denson. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
17, on to punt it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Harmon. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Turning it on! And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Toss sweep right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. After run, now throw. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Marshall will be forced to punt.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll go to the ground. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The give on the counter. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a crease, it's Harmon. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the ground with the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. First down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall will be forced to punt.
On to punt it away.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch called for and made. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's long. Blasted as he lets it go. On target to the left. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Marshall lines up just needing a few inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's long. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wow, what an overtime thriller for Shawnee to open up the season. They'll start the year with a win for the first time ever. Let's see how the other results went. Muncie lost a close one to Kentucky after letting it slip in the fourth quarter, while Montana seemed to struggle with their new offensive style, losing to Purdue 38-10. Modesto started strong with a shutout win over FCS Northwest, while Prairie Union also got a nice win over East Carolina. Let's take a look at next week's matchups. Next week, San Antonio will head to Arizona, while Kokomo Tech takes a trip to North Texas. Also, Prairie Union takes on number 24 Ole Miss, while Montana makes the trip to Boise State. Shawnee will feature in our Game of the Week next week, as well as we have our conference opener in Week 2, featuring Garden City taking on Shawnee. Should be a great one. That's all for this week. We'll see you next time for more Pac-12 football.